The first of 8 trains for the Johor Bahru Singapore RTS link has been unveiled. The project is gaining steam with the rail system works about 56% completed. Tracks also set to be laid by end July. Charlotte Lim with the first look at the train.
Another milestone for the cross-border rail project. The first RTS link train was unveiled by Singapore's Acting Transport Minister Jeffrey Xiao and Malaysia Transport Minister Anthony Loke. I'm on the first of 8 trains that will serve passengers when services commence by the end of next year. At first glance, it looks just like any other trains we see in Singapore. Now, a train like this is able to hold about 1,000 passengers at maximum capacity. Travelling at 80 kilometers per hour, the whole journey will only take 5 minutes between Singapore and Johor Bahru. The train will be evaluated at the Singapore Rail Test Centre over the next few months before it's transferred to the RTS link tracks for on-site testing and commissioning. It will eventually serve the 4-kilometre link from Singapore's Woodlands North Station to Johor Bahru's Bukit Chaga Station.
The RTS link will boost connectivity between our two countries, it will foster stronger ties between our peoples, and it will also generate shared economic and social benefits. Be it travelling to and fro from work, exploring the wide range of leisure options on both sides, or staying connected with loved ones, the RTS link will bring Singapore and Malaysia even closer together.
It represents strengthening ties of friendship, trust, and mutual respect between Malaysia and Singapore, showcasing to the world of increasing trade protectionism, what we can achieve when we work together. While other parts of the world, people are busy setting up more barriers. Here we are breaking down barriers, building more connectivity, building more bridges, and I will say that this RTS project is a major component of the Johor-Singapore SEZ, Special Economic Zone.
Once completed, the trains will run from 6 a.m. to midnight daily. Both countries say RTS operations will determine the fares.
They are doing the final market study, so to determine what is the right price. Of course, we hope that the right price mechanism is in place to ensure that it can encourage more people to use the RTS link. The whole idea of this project is to make the modal shift, to ensure that more people use public transport to cross the causeway.
Among the ways to pay for the train rides, an open payment system which accepts various forms of payment is on the cards.
And here's Charlotte Lim again with a closer look at the key features of the Rapid Transit System link train.
Each 4-car train is about 76 metres long. There will be 8 trains in total when the RTS link starts service. The train exterior represents the colours of the Malaysia, Johor and Singapore flags. Each train can typically hold a normal capacity of 607 people. It can carry 10,000 passengers an hour in each direction, with a peak hour frequency of 3.6 minutes. Once in the train, commuters won't find a single driver. That's because the trains are fully automated. There will also be displays showing information about the stations and exit directions. On top of emergency features like smoke and fire detectors, there's a hopper window that can be opened to allow fresh air into the cabin. In a first for trains in Singapore and Malaysia, the RTS link trains will feature a hearing induction loop system that transmits public announcements to hearing aid users without background noise.
The production and assembly of the RTS link trains began in the third quarter of 2023. Now, these trains were made in Tutuo, China, where testing of the first train, called Train 1, was conducted, and initial tests running until early this year. Then, on the 3rd of April, Train 1 arrived at Singapore's Jurong Port. Testing of Train 1 will be completed by the end of the year. As for trains 2 to 8, they'll be assembled and tested in Malaysia before delivery to Singapore, where they'll be transferred to the RTS link tracks for on-site testing and commissioning until the third quarter of next year. Trial operations of the RTS Link, which connects Bukit Chagar Station in Johor Bahru to Woodlands North Station in Singapore, will commence from the final quarter of 2026.